I'm James's sister, Carolyn, and James and I have been super close over the years. And I remember thinking, before he ever started dating, like, what's gonna happen if he would end up dating someone that we just don't click? Like, I mean, we can get along, I know, but just, I would love if he would marry someone that I can just really connect with on a very deep level. And so then he went off to Ellerslie and comes back, and a couple weeks later, he's like, there's this girl you should meet. And I was kind of like, why, And he's like, oh, he's not sure, but God just keeps bringing her to his mind, and he doesn't even know why. But he can't stop thinking about her. And then, things progressed, and they started dating, and she came down for a weekend, and I remember being so nervous. I really wanted to be able to connect with her and have a wonderful relationship with her, because James and I have been so close, and I really want to have that same relationship with his wife. And I think the second night she was here, we ended up staying up till 1 a.m, just talking together and praying together. And I remember just going to bed, and I just cried, and I was just thanking Jesus over and over for the incredible gift he's given. And it's just gotten better since. So Kinsey, welcome to the family. I'm so excited to have you as a sister.
You look wonderful, hon. You look beautiful. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I know you guys thought you were coming to a wedding this afternoon, but in fact, it's actually a funeral, which I think is why James wore black. Because the reality of a true marriage biblically it's not a contract. It's not just saying I do and having that kiss, which is really, really important. The reality of what's happening here is that there's a covenant taking place. And in covenant, something needs to die. And when you look at marriage is actually more of a funeral than it is about a lovey-dovey kissy stuff. In just a moment, James is going to look Kinsey in the eye, and he's going to have that googly gaze. And he's going to look at her, and he's going to say some vows. But in reality, what James is saying is, Kinsey, I actually am choosing not to live for myself. That this marriage is not going to be about me or my preferences or my desires or my pleasure or my anything. I'm actually willing to die to myself and live for you. And I'm actually going to live as if this is all about your desires and your passion and your pleasure and your dreams, and because I'm going to die to myself and live for you. And Kinsey's going to get so excited about that. She's going to say, yes, I want to do that too. I'm going to die to myself. And James, I'm not going to live for me and my desires and my goals and my dreams and my pleasure. I'm going to die to myself. I'm going to live for your dreams and your pleasure and your desires and And in the dying to themselves and living under the other person, do you realize that the two do become one? And both people have their dreams fulfilled. Both people experience pleasure. Both people have this phenomenal relationship, but not because it's selfish, but because it's selfless. Marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is not even 100%, 0%. Marriage is 100% dying to yourself and living unto the other person, which is why this is a beautiful picture of the gospel. Because in the reality of the gospel, it's that Jesus wants you. And you cannot give Jesus 50%. You have to be all in. It is my deepest pleasure and joy to now pronounce you husband and wife. James